All right, we're gonna do a camera-less stream tonight. Don't normally get on during the week, but wanted to go over a few things here, go over some platforms, that sort of thing, um, and using this account with with TradeC. Sorry, with Lucid with TradeC. So this is their one of their new platforms they're using, and I really like it. If you like Project X, you're gonna love TradeC because it's basically the same thing. So yeah, just ended up getting like $25,000 dollar account there with Lucid for Trade C, and just wanted to try it out. And Lucid has 50% off sale right now, so you can use my code Blues Trades, and that will get you the 50% off there on Lucid right now. So feel free to use my code. My code will work with Lucid, Bulenox, and Apex. Let's go over what the strat says. So we had a two down green on day on this is a daily chart. They're on Tuesday, so we had a two up day today. We are inside this mother bar here, going back to February the 12th. So about 12 days ago, or yeah, so you can see what happened was we had this big mother bar, a two down, and then we had another two down but green. And so then we had a two up, an inside bar, an outside day there on Friday of last week. Monday was a two down red. Today or Tuesday was a two down but green day, which is bullish. So we came back inside this mother bar range. We've never left it actually. Well, I mean we dipped below it some, but and if you're not familiar with this concept, you can basically look up Rob Smith's video. It's called Trading Inside a Mother Bar. But what I do with the mother bar, is I take a fib tool and I will draw the fib. And then that kind of gives you like the optimal, entry basically. But it's just all I think ICT basically has this concept as well on on a smaller time frame, but it's just once you triangle the, as Rob would say, this created the triangle, right, with the broadening formation. So triangle they out, TTO as stratters call it. That created the bottom of that broadening formation there. So created the bottom of the triangle, and then up you go. So you could look at this as the top of the triangle here. This is the beauty of another beauty of the strat, because guess what? This is a new platform. Never used it before, but I don't need any indicators because once you know the strat, you know the strat. So you can use it on any platform. Um, yeah. So anyway, but I mean that kind of a tight broadening formation here. Some people also call this a megaphone pattern. Um, but yeah, so this is a daily chart. So if we go down to 4 hour, we can look here and you can see how we're inside this broadening formation that I drew. You can draw smaller ones as well, but we're in this broadening formation here. And so what does broadening formation do? It's basically price discovery all over, right? So because as Rob would say, how are we going to get out of here? So you've got to get out of this in order for price to go higher or go lower. So you can look at the weekly to figure out where we are. We are a we are a two up on the week. So we broke the high of the previous week. So that put us two up. But we are still in this range here, the smaller bar range here from last week. Or I'm sorry, from 2 weeks ago. So price can't go any lower until we break that. Can't go any higher until we break that. So we are um, we are stuck in this range right here, and that's probably why a lot of people have been having difficulty trading, because we essentially have gone nowhere, um, and so a lot of people end up getting chopped up in this kind of price action, because they don't know whether to go long or short, or they go long and short multiple times, because they don't realize that the larger view basically says to do nothing. So, you can sell higher, buy lower. So, because essentially we are going to, I mean, if you look, my goodness, I mean, going all the way back to the end of December, um, I mean, if you were just to draw, just to draw a box here, um, you can basically see we have gone nowhere. Um, I mean, look, this is where the majority of the price action has occurred, on ES from 69.99 down to 68.40. I mean, three, 2 months of range, like, essentially, um, what, less than a less than 200 points in three, almost 3 months of price action. Like, we've like literally gone nowhere. So, if you want to draw the larger, broadening formation on a larger time frame, you could draw it here. You could draw this one. I mean, we've just look at this from December to just now through the end of February. I mean, we have just gone nowhere. um, so yeah, it's no wonder people again been getting chopped up. All right, I will be right back. I need to warm up some sleepy time tea. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I see we've gone nowhere. Shocking. Yeah, Lucid's got a good deal right now. I'm probably gonna add another account. Um, because it looks like TradeC you can copy trade on here. Let's see. Right now, the only firms it's working with is Lilu, Lucid, and Tradeify. But I really like Lucid a lot, so um, I have an Apex 150K I'm working on and a 50K, and then I've got the Top Step. Um, got a Top Step I'm working on as well. I think I got. I actually, oh my gosh, I actually went over the target on my Top Step the other day. So, I got to get that consistency back. Oh, I'm up $72. Um,
Order filled.
So let's see. Yeah, so I've actually got it to almost 53,000, but because I went over the consistency the other day, I got to get it to $54,162. I think is what I targeted out. So I working on it. Um. So yeah, I basically got to make another $1,100, and then I'll pass it. But yeah, I went over the went over the target. Um, cause see right here, the best day percentage total profit was 88.75%. Had I had a good day on Wednesday, it probably would have been fine, but just wasn't in a good place, so I didn't. Yeah, Wednesday wasn't great, so that threw off part of the consistency as well. I mean, had I had probably what $700-800 day somewhere around in there, it would have evened out that consistency. Um, but here's what's interesting to me too, right? Four trades on Tuesday, and I did 26.56. I don't say made because I didn't make shit. I mean, this is this is in a combine, so I didn't make anything. But I added to money to the combine to get it worked on past. The Monday I did 14 trades, 575. So I had a much better day on Tuesday than I did on Wednesday, but 24 trades on Wednesday. I don't even understand what happened that day. Uh, so it seems like the less I trade, the better I trade. Maybe I should take a key takeaway out of that. I don't know. Um, Maybe it's something I need to look into. Statistics wise, because it really does seem like the less I trade, the better I trade, or at least the more profitable. So I have to try to keep that in mind, I guess. And I've noticed it too. I mean, the days where I just don't read price action well or something, I tend to take a lot of trades and then get chopped up and just because one thing, I'm not keeping the bigger picture in mind. And I think one thing I'm gonna start doing is this right here, and just keeping up like the daily chart next to here. Um, so let's see here. 240 would be 4 hours. Let's see if I can change this to a daily and keep it without changing this. Okay, great, perfect. So I think I'll do that, and then 60 minute. The hour time frame is really my favorite time frame to trade on, but with the strat, I mean, the strat is a strat. So once you learn it, it's the same no matter which time frame you're on, right? Um, and I just have this purple box here because I was drawing some boxes earlier. So let me remove that, and then you guys won't see that. But so yeah, so I think maybe one of the keys for me is keeping a larger time frame up next to the smaller one, so I can always keep in mind what the larger picture says. Because I tend to trade much better when I have a larger time frame. Um, I can see what the larger time frame is doing. So and I may start doing streams without the camera on. I don't know, for some reason I just feel way more comfortable. Don't mind me sipping on my tea. I don't always drink coffee during the day. I mean, sometimes I'll have one in the mornings. It just depends on my mood. But I I need to like buy some. I really like chai, like the bag, not the sugary mix. But I really need to start just buying like some more Irish breakfast, or hey, I'm 51% Irish, but um, I need to start buying some more Irish breakfast or English breakfast or something. Tea, just some more black tea. And because for me, I just seem like I get a more steady energy with tea versus coffee, where it seems like it spikes and then drops. So I just prefer tea over coffee. For that, just because I just feel like I have a more steady energy. So yeah, I really like this trade C. Like, it's just, man, browser based, so I can use my Mac. Um, I had bought a Windows computer because I was using Quant Tower, which I really like Quant Tower a lot. Um, and I mean, so there are some things I need to figure out here on Trade C. As far as like, can I set a trailing stop? Because I love trailing stops. Um, so I know. I think on the Dom. Let's see. Can you do it this way? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out because okay, there's scalp. I don't want to do that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's not do that. I don't know what that does. Order tab. Oh, nice. Ooh, baby. I hit the jackpot. Looky here what I found. Stop loss, trail, take profit. Oh, phenomenal. And I can do it in ticks too. I love that. So, okay, great. I am glad I played around with that. Um, yeah, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm in love with Trade C. first first night of using it, I'm in love with Trade C. It's great. Like I said, browser based. I can set a limit, market, stop. I can set a trail stop. I can set a stop loss, a take profit. Oh yeah, we're this is gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. You know what? Let's try this on MES. We'll just play around with it here. Let's try that. All right, great. It auto. Oh, look at there! It automatically changed the order box and everything. Oh yeah, this is nice. Take profit. I do one take profit. I do 20 ticks on ES. We'll just do one right there. Look at there. It sets it for you and everything. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, like I said, I was playing around with boxes earlier. I said, let me just draw like all these consolidation areas, and I just drew them in boxes. I mean, you can just see consolidation, 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 breakout, consolidation, breakout, back to consolidation. So I'm just trying to get better at like not trading in shop. We're doing this right now because I wanted to test this out. Oh, and I always do it. If I'm going to test something, I always test it out with micros. We're not going to test it out with minis and get close to blowing an account. So yeah, so we're gonna test it with micros, and this is another thing I love about Lucid. Right, end of day drawdown, no intraday trailing drawdown. I can beat intraday trailing drawdown. It's just not my preferred way to trade. I like end of day drawdown better because I know if I mess up a trade, guess what? I've got 23 hours to fix it. If you have intraday drawdown, I don't know, like psychologically, it just makes me more nervous, right? And I just don't feel like I think as clearly. Whereas an intraday drawdown, I feel like I can really take my time and work through it. So I like end of day drawdown is really my preferred, and you know now let's say you have a personal account, right? Because of margin requirements, you can technically get liquidated. So with a personal account, I guess it really kind of works a little more like intraday drawdown. But you're not going to lose your account unless you do dip below your margin, and then they're going to, liquidate your account. But I just feel, as far as prop firms, I just feel so much more relaxed with intraday drawdown. I like this too. You can drag a stop loss, right? So you can drag your stop loss here. You know what it's going. You know what you're risking. I mean, I can do the math in my head. I'm not, I'm not stupid. I, I'm pretty good with as far as how much ticks ES pays, and how much a point pays. I mean, there's four ticks to a point. One micro is going to pay you $5. A mini is going to pay you 50 per point. So I mean, I can do the math in my head, but it is really nice to see. Oh, and you can click this little button here if you wanted to reverse. That's nice. Flat, I guess you would just hit X. So you could close that out. But yeah, it's really a nice platform. Like, and it seems to be really fast. So I'm really digging it so far. I'm gonna try to start doing some more streams here during the week. I told a women's trading group that I'm in that I'm gonna do like a weekly, try to add like a weekly stream between midnight, 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., somewhere around in there. It's gonna be hard for me to start it before midnight just because of my work schedule. But I'm gonna, try to do a weekly stream, at least 2 or 3 times a week. So I always do the Sunday night stream. So if I don't get on the rest of the week, make sure you come back on Sunday night. I'm always on it open. So come back Sunday night and join me. And in the interim, you want to buy some Lucid accounts or uh, Apex or Bulenox accounts, Blues Trades will get you the best discounts at those. With Bulenox, it's a little bit different. You got to choose option one, the 50K. So you can do that on there. And with Bulenox, they're rhythmic based. But you can't use it on Trade C right now, but you can use it on Onyx. So, which is also browser based, or you could use it on NinjaTrader or Quant Tower. So keep that in mind there with Bulenox. I think they have Tradeovate coming soon, but I really prefer the rhythmic based accounts. The only reason I like Tradeovate is just because it can integrate with TradingView. But now that we have some browser based ones that can work with Onyx and TradeC, I don't really see any reason to buy the Tradeovate accounts at all. So, and somebody said TradeC really has a nice mobile app. I haven't used that yet, um, but I'm sure I'll download it. You know what? I may or may not. I don't know because trying to get away from trading from my phone. Just because I feel like a lot of times when I trade from my phone, I've got a lot going on and I'm distracted. So, trying to get away from that. So. So it doesn't look like Bulenox has a sale right now. Um, so I would just wait on that. Yeah, so just wait till they have a sale. And no sense in paying full price for an account. So just wait. I know Apex's sale just ended, so wait on that too. So guess what your choice is? Lucid, 50% off right now. Yeah, so if you get a 50K flex, which is the account I recommend, you can get one for $65 right now, 50% off. Yeah, so you can see here. I'll show you the Lucid. This is the one I buy as the Flex. Um, so right now it's $91, but with the if you use my coupon code Blues Trades, you'll get it for actually you can get it for $65. So there's a 50% consistency in eval, and you need to make 3,000. Don't lose two. Pretty straightforward there. Pretty much the same. But once you're funded, there is no consistency, no daily loss limit. This is a one-time payment. So $65 basically right now with Blues Trades will get you the Lucid Flex. Once you're funded, you need to you have a max loss limit of $2,000. Um, you can get 5 days minimum days of profit, five at $150. Um, and then you can take half at after 5 days. So as long as you meet the $150, you can take half. But yeah, there is no consistency. So make 3,000 one day and 4 days of 150. I mean, you're getting paid. So love that about them. Pretty much same as Top Step, as far as that goes. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. We're just chopping around, nothing to do. So I will catch you guys later. I'll definitely be back on Sunday for the weekly stream that I do every Sunday night at Open. So hope you come join me there. But yeah, just in the middle of broadening formation, really nothing to do. Also in this on the hour, also in this smaller mother bar range here. So chop, 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 chop. Um, welcome to chop. Also inside days so far. So until we break 69.84 back there to the upside and expand into this larger broadening formation. You know what inside days do? I actually love trading inside days. Now that I know how to trade them because I go short at the top and long at the bottom. I do not know if we will stay inside day or not. We will have to see about that. But if we break 69.84, 69.85, then I'd want to know about that. And so we shall see. Let's see if I can create an alert on here or if I have to do it on TradingView. I want to do a horizontal line. Come on. Let's just do array. We'll just do a horizontal array right here. Right there. Let's see if I can create an alert on that. Settings. Text. Doesn't look like it. So I'll have to set that on TradingView. But yeah, so because if that breaks, then we're going two up on the day. I mean, we might and we might not. I don't know. We could stay inside day. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could theoretically come two down, but we would need to retrace all of this price action here and come back and touch all this liquidity. So in essence, we need to break 68.90 in order to go two down on the day. Not impossible, but I have a feeling we'll either go two up or we'll just stay inside day. So we'll see what happens. And I will catch you guys later. So I appreciate you tuning in. Again, please like, subscribe, and use my coupon code Blues Trades at Bulenox, Lucid, and